Hi everyone, I am Margourtarotreader and today we're doing a general reading for the sign of Virgo. Sun, Moon, Horizon, and Venus. It's a general reading. Give me your energy or the person closest and dearest to you. Again, I am Margourtarotreader. If you are interested in consultation or reading or ritual, comment below or email me at margourtarotreader@gmail.com or Facebook Margourtarotreader. And I'd be more than happy to help you in spiritual work. Now, this is for July 2020. We're going to see what our ancestors would like to pass on to you, Virgo. So we will call out the energies, but if not, we'll just hear and pass on the messages. Hopefully they're resonating with you. If not, check out your other Sun, Moon, Horizon signs, okay? Let's see. Virgo ancestors. Take a deep breath, Virgo, and say your name 3 times. And let's see how can we help you in the best way possible to heal your energy. Virgo ancestors, let's see. For those that are married, thank you. So they say, and we will touch base on that. There's a change coming in your marriage, Virgo. I feel that you've been working on this marriage for quite a while. I feel that one of you is not happy in this marriage. It can be you, it can be the person. But I feel more than anything, it can be because this may not even be your first marriage here, because I feel that you're thinking about someone else, or they are thinking of someone else. Okay, there's a change that is coming, and it should have been happening a while back. If you're longing for that partnership to pick up, you're gonna have to put the effort. You're gonna have to find what's missing in this relationship. Either go counseling, speak your mind, speak your thought. Right now is the time to do so, but take into consideration when is the best time. You know your partner the best, so pick the right time, the right place, and the right environment, and the right tone to speak your mind. In order to salvage this marriage, because if not, I feel that on the long haul, eventually there might be a legal separation here. If you've been separated from someone here and you're married, I feel that it was an unexpected change that came about in the marriage, and either way, it feels to me that it's an end to one. It's an end to one. As much as I want to see it differently, you know, maybe you've been struggling and you've been going to counseling, but it's not going anywhere. Or you think that, or they think that. Eventually, one of you is going to take the initiative and file for divorce if you haven't already. Okay, it's simply what I want to say, that you probably have been trying to work on it, but it's not going anywhere. One of you is thinking that it's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. You must ask yourself, have you tried 110% out of your energy and the person's energy? Okay, have you done that? And if you have, then you move on peacefully and close that chapter and move forward without looking back. Retrograde can help you do that. Now, for those that are single Virgos, let's see. Virgo, for those that are single, I feel that you're having to meet at least 2 people, 2 persons at the same time. Maybe you're juggling more than one partner, okay, at this time. If you are doing that, well, I would suggest take your time to get in. It's fine. You're single. You can date however many you want. But maybe you need to let them know, listen, I'm single and I would like to date and get to know everybody. So, you know what I mean? Have your own way of talking to them. But either way, if you're single, okay, well, I will say, Virgo, if you are a male, be cautious and wrap your goods. You don't want to get one of these women pregnant, especially if you're not ready to settle down. If you are a female, vice versa, protect your goods unless you want to get pregnant, because I see a pregnancy coming in here. Not just because I see the Empress, but because of every energy that is speaking and it's calling out to me. I feel that there's a Virgo who claimed to have had an abortion and did not. Here, if you are a male Virgo, I have to say that maybe you're getting the announcement that that person did not had an abortion, and on the contrary, you're going to be a daddy soon. That's going to cause you drama with the person that you are with right now, because I'm sensing the energy of two people being pregnant at the same time. Okay, so be very cautious of that. For others of you Virgos, I feel that there is a relationship that is coming your way. I feel that this woman is very motherly type towards you, or you see that energy as that for you. It is a divine connection here. Even a karmic, it's also a divine connection. But I also feel that you are either not trusting it, or you feel that even though it's a good relationship, you're still stuck on something or someone else. And so that could be the clutter that's not letting you move forward here with this relationship. Either way, there's a Virgo who is single now, who will not be at the end of the year, or probably even at the end of July here, because you're finding that you want to give it a chance with someone else, or with someone. It feels to me that you have two choices and you're picking one, and you will be in a relationship either at the end of July or at the end of this year, is what I'm sensing here. Be wise on your decisions. If this is a new adventure that you're going through when it comes to love, think it over now, and then wait till, I would say, the 15th of July to see which one you want to choose and give it a go. Okay, because due to retrograde, unless you're retrograde born, then you're good to go to the side. Okay, now let's see those that are married, Virgos, ancestors. Thank you. Virgos married, thank you. What can we pick up here? What? Okay, I'm not even going to ask the energies why. It is what it is. Planets are making us do that. We're seeing a lot of breakups, makeups, and stuff like that. We're shifting. So if these energies are happening to whoever it is that I'm picking up the energy, that you're married and you're breaking up or being broken up, know that it is for your best interest. But also, yes, it has to do with the planets. But be very cautious, because if you're breaking up during retrograde season, then most likely you are in off and on situation with your spouse or your partner. We definitely feel here that there's a person stuck in a three-party. Well, you know, it is what it is. If you come to watch these videos, obviously you're asking for something, you're wanting to know something. You're not in a perfect marriage. And if you are in a perfect marriage, then you don't want to be watching this, because this is going to get to your head, and you're going to be playing it out and now looking at your spouse, vice versa, wondering what in this. It will not be beneficial to you, just because you want to, because you're curious. Nah, if you're happy, you're happy. You don't need to be watching these things. But if you're here, it's obviously because you want the truth, and I am the one for that. Now, here we're looking at a Virgo who is in a third party. So surprise, surprise, if you didn't know. Surprise, surprise, if you did not know. I would have to say, and I'm telling you now, there's a Virgo who's married and is gay. No fun intended. It is what it is. I am not one to judge. I am not one to put the hammer down. It is what it is. I'm only here to guide you and make you have a peaceful path here into your spirit. But let me say this. You are married, Virgo, and you have a relationship with your spouse, absolutely, but it's a female. But you also have one that it's a male. So you're happy now, but you know within yourself you have to cut something out. Now, if this is already happening to you, you're hurting yourself, yes, but you're also hurting everybody else, including those two partners. You know, make this decision wisely, Virgo, because the longer you stand in there, the longer you are going to hurt yourself. And it's going to be devastating, because if you, let's say, for example, if you have children and you're going through this, what about your children? And I'm not saying you're not trying to be selfish here. Maybe you're confused, or maybe you're scared, or maybe you're not knowing how, maybe you are a prominent Virgo, being seen in the media, popular, you know, and maybe you are a well-to-do Virgo here, and so therefore you're keeping it quiet. maybe it is just a experiment you had. I don't see it that way. I feel that it's more. And now you don't know what to do. It's going to come down. The universe will find ways to let this be. So I would suggest you be open to your spouse or whoever it is you live with. If this is your situation, be open with the person and pick the right time. I always say that. Pick the right timing for all this, and just speak from your heart. And I feel that yes, the relationship will end, or the marriage will end with this person. It will end. But it might even be because you wanted to end it, because you really are in love with that other third party. It feels to me that you are in love with the third party, whether it's a man or a woman, but you also in love with your spouse. And it feels to me like it's genuine love for both people, to be honest. I don't feel that it's a malice. I feel that it's nurturing, give and take for this union, the one that you have with the outside and the inside in the home. So if I feel this way, then I know that you can come to a good conclusion within your personal situation. But either way, there's a relationship that is going to end, whether it is your partner or the side partner. So you decide what is going to happen. If you don't start speaking your mind now or letting it be known to your partner, it's going to be a sudden shocking, and it's going to be more devastating for everybody else. Okay? Maybe one of your siblings will find out before your partner does. Maybe one of your children. And you don't want to go that route. You want to be the one to say it. You want to be the one to come out and express it. There's no harm on feeling where love is. There's no harm on being in love. We do not choose who do we love. It chooses us because it's natural. It's given into our light, into our spirit. So you could be married. You could be bisexual. You could be any kind. You could be an alien. We're still the same. It does not matter. Love is love. And as well, we welcome it. Okay? So, and it's no shame and no sin. Because if the gods and the universe gives us that love, it's for a reason. It's for us to live that path. Okay? So be wise with that, Virgo. Be wise and make some actions now before it's too late. Let it be for you, from you instead of from others. Okay? Now, let's see here. What other messages can we pick up for Virgo here, ancestors? What other messages? Thank you, ancestors. Third parties, okay. We'll see third parties. Virgos in third parties. Yes, I bring all. It is what it is. You never know what boat we're going to float in, right? Just keep it peaceful and respectful on the comments, please. Thank you. Ancestors. Virgo, third parties. What can we pick up here? Thank you. Well, okay. There's going to be certain things that are going to surprise you here, Virgo. If you are in a third party, I feel that you've been taking for granted your partner, yourself, and the other person. Okay? And that's going to come to an end because someone is following you. It can be the mistress, or it can be your spouse. This is a general reading, so it could be you or them doing that, okay? But you will be found of what your actions are. It can be that you are in a third party at work with someone. And maybe your spouse, I don't know, where it comes to your job, surprise you. So that she thinks or he thinks that it's coming to surprise you. And to their surprise, they're going to find you in the break room making out with someone, or vice versa. It can be precise energy, what I just said, but it can be similar to that extent. So be very cautious. They might even make you, if they haven't already, to leave your job, to change your job, or to fire the person, or vice versa. They're going to do that to you because of this. So be very mindful of that. That is what I see here. Now, Virgo, I also have to say that you check everything in your car, your maintenance, your tires, and all those things. I see some type of not necessarily danger happening in your car environment, but it can be that. Okay, maybe your job consists of traveling, consists of in and out, so protect yourself at all times. Okay, let me see. I wonder if I will see this. Virgo. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. I feel that there's a Virgo here who's being laid off, looking for a job. Maybe you're going to hear through a friend of yours. It feels to me that it's a female, like a marriage couple or something like that. And they will call you and let you know about a job. So you've been out of a job for a while. Maybe you're looking. But I feel that at the end of July into August, that should pick up if you're asking about that. There is a Virgo here who is in a relationship, who is not being fulfilled, feeling lonely, feeling depressed, reminiscing of what it used to be, the relationship. And you're hoping that your spouse kind of lights it up and whatnot. There's a Virgo also here who is going to find out that their wife was cheating in her work environment with someone, and not be very mindful that if this is what's going on, your spouse will leave you because they are choosing their third party. Okay. There also an energy of another Virgo here who we're sensing, who has a sexual appetite and cannot be met in their relationship, whether you're single or married. And it feels to me that you are interacting with someone that's going to introduce you to someone else. Okay, it's how I feel. It feels to me that it's through either, let's say, your gym, or you through a certain place that you go out a lot. Could be your work, could be your gym, or could be I don't know if you're a DJ or what, but it feels to me that where you go out a lot, maybe you're running quite a bit, and you're meeting someone there, you're meeting your friends and they're introducing you to someone. But it's an active energy is what I feel here. Okay, now one advice here for Virgo ancestors. No, thank you. What advice do you have for Virgo? Virgo ancestors, Virgo. Thank you. So Virgo, what we see here is coming to within yourself and making some decisions. But how do you make those decisions if you don't know what's out there or what's been seen, what's been not known to your sources, right? To your energy. I feel that if you are looking, you will find what it is you're seeking. If you've been looking for something, maybe you lost something that is valuable and you've been looking for it. Well, before you go to bed, pray for it and give it 3 hours, 3 days, 3 weeks, including up to 3 months. The universe will align you to either find that whatever it is that you're seeking, or if you're seeking for some answers of some kind, whether it's emotional, spiritual, mentally, or physically, the universe will align you. Maybe on the next full moon, you have already concluded what it is that you're wanting to know. Maybe today was your actual day that you found what you were searching for. Maybe you were wanting some type of clarity toward your personal life, toward your love life, and you finally got the truth. It feels to me that you feel you did today. However way it floats with you, Virgo, whoever it is I'm connecting. Again, love and light to all of you. If you are interested, email me, Margourtarotreader, or Facebook, Margourtarotreader, and I'll be more than happy to help you. Thank you.